Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we are starting a revamped version of what I did do before. Only difference is it was horrible editing and looked like crap, and well, I mean, they still kind of did good, even though I didn't finish it. We are going to be starting the Ark A to Z creatures list, taming use, what they do, all that kind of stuff. If that interests you, make sure you smash that like button, hit that sub button, tell a friend, share it around, all that cool jazz. But without further ado, we are going from A to Z. I'm going to be jumping over a lot of these creatures because they're not even in the game at the moment. Luckily, I've played the game all the way to the end, so I know which ones are which. But yeah, we're going to try to keep these nice and short and sweet and to the point, aside from my rambling on here at the beginning. So let's hop on in and take a look at the very first creature on our list, which is the Achatina. Yeah. Alright, so here we are, guys. We are actually over kind of by the redwood swampy area. I'll actually pop a map up on the screen for all of these creatures when I'm doing them, so you can kind of see where they spawn on the island. These guys here are a simple knockout team, so you want to use any kind of equipment you have to knock them out. I have some super powerful tranks. The only mods I'm going to be using that are going to affect any of these videos are my trank mods, just because they make it easy to knock them out and I don't have to piss around. So, we're going to knock this guy out with a simple knockout. Then you want to grab veggie cakes. Now, these are an extremely picky creature, and close to an actual mid to end game tame, mostly because of the veggie cakes. To make sweet veggie cakes, you actually need quite a few things. We will actually get into that in a couple minutes once we get back to the base, and I'll show you guys. So what you want to do, you want to throw some sweet veggie cakes in here, and it's going to take them a couple minutes. They're going to tame up, and once they finish up, I will show you guys the uses for these guys. You can use them as a little pet. You can put a helmet on them. There's not many of these guys you can actually put helmets on, but these guys, they do have a helmet spot once they're tamed up. And yeah, they got some pretty cool uses. So let's get back to the house and I'm going to show you guys what these can actually do. Alright, before we get into their actual taming and use, or their uses, I want to show you guys what is required for building the veggie cakes. You need a lot of stuff for these. So you're going to need fiber, long grass, sap, stimulant, giant bee honey, rocker root, sava root, as well as water. Now, that's a lot of stuff that you're not going to have early game, which is why I said these are a mid to late game. The food it takes to actually tame them, as well as this is what they will eat. Okay, they don't eat anything else, so you do need these for their food. It's hard to get that built early on, so these are more of a mid to late game. So once you get that all set up, you want to bring them over and set them up a small little pen. You can do this in cages. It doesn't even have to be pens. I like to build pens for my creatures just so it feels a bit more natural. And you put them in their little pen and set them to wander, put some veggie cakes in their inventory, and every, I believe, 10 minutes or so, they're going to create a Achatina paste, which is the same thing as a cementing paste. And every 30 minutes, they create an organic polymer. They're not so useful for the polymer, but it is a little extra polymer. What you want them for is the Achatina paste. Now, this does cap out at 100. If you do not take this out once it hits 100, you will not get more. The more Achatina you have, the more efficient these farms are, but they will only hold up to 100 of the paste in here for some reason. Does not matter on the weight. Like, we have this guy up to, like, almost 1,400 weight, and it makes no difference. So, that is basically the uses for these guys. They're really, really useful. It will help keep your your cementing paste all topped up. The more you have, the better. Again, you know, it goes based on your preferences. Let's see. I don't think I'm forgetting too much else on them. You can put helmets on them. As you can see, they do have a helmet spot. So, if we throw that in there, we can have some, like, fully camouflaged snails, okay? Like that. That's pretty cool. I don't know. It's like a moving bush. So if you didn't know, you can put a ghillie helmet on these guys, and it's like just a moving bush around. You can kind of hide them around on stuff. But pretty neat little creatures. I kind of like having them around. They're good little pets. They also have extremely good uses. So that is about it for these guys. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I'm gonna take a look at this page here quickly. Just because sometimes I do forget. I do not think I'm forgetting anything, though. Okay, there we go. Yep. Awesome. They do have a multiplier for organic polymer on them. They increase the spoil time by 3 times. So they do actually have a purpose as like a polymer fridge if you want to store your stuff in there. Yeah, other than that, they will kind of poop around Achatina paste on the ground that you can pick up. But because of Ark's awesome new system of everything is harvestable, it's hard to pick it up. So I usually don't even bother. Anyways, that's about all for the Achatina. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. Really helps out. Hit that sub button if you're new here. Tell a friend, share it around, all that cool jazz. Most importantly, hopefully you're all being kind to one another, being kind to yourselves, and I will see each one of you guys here real soon. Damn it, I just blocked myself in there. Alright, see you soon, guys.